again, I would just like to know who it is that I'm talking to. I'm just like you. I would like to actually call somebody either by their name, just to be respectful, because that's how I like to be addressed, right?
You need to go across the street.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
go.
Otherwise, you're going to arrest me.
Let's go. Go across the street. Let's go.
I want to know what you're telling me.
You to carry them with you.
I have to carry them. What if they touch the ground?
In today's episode, ID Refusal Pro wants to hear from you. Have you ever had a strange encounter with police? Drop a pro in the comments and tell us your story. Today, we're heading from Olympia, Washington to West Chicago, all the way to Clarendon Hills, Illinois, where simple cameras, public sidewalks, and everyday citizens suddenly turn into tension-filled moments no one saw coming. What happens when nervous businesses call police on someone legally filming? What happens when tyrants, dumb cops, and ego-driven Leos think they can shut people down? And what happens when one simple question turns into a complete cop-owned moment? In this episode, you'll see public confrontations escalate, threats of arrest, heated sidewalk debates, and officers making decisions they may regret instantly. Some moments are calm, some go completely off the rails. Big respect to the original creators, PNW Transparency and God is My Judge, for documenting these encounters and helping spread awareness about constitutional rights and public accountability. Make sure to subscribe to the original channels, links are on screen and down below, and tell them ID Refusal Pro sent you. Because around here, we love civil rights like we love breathing. And remember, rights don't disappear because someone with a badge gets uncomfortable.
How you doing, Officer Navarro, Water Police Department?
How do you pronounce it again?
Navarro?
Navarro. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
We've spoken before.
I don't think so.
With your son?
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
Nope, not me.
Well, just so you know, we are being audio recorded. I do have a body-worn microphone on me, and obviously I can see that you're recording me. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
No,
You're
nothing
on
at
the
all.
Street,
We live in America.
What's that?
We live in America.
Right? Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're out on the public sidewalk, and you could definitely go ahead and record, right?
Yep.
So reasons why I'm contacting you is because people have called. They are a little bit concerned about your recording. You're recording over towards the bank.
It's atypical.
Right.
Yeah.
So at best we could agree that it's not the norm of what most people would like to do, right?
Of course.
So that's all that it is.
In a small way, that's the whole point.
Okay. Why so?
To educate people on the First Amendment.
Gotcha. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right?
Nope, nothing at all. I have no quarrels, no drama, no history, no past, no nothing.
Gotcha.
Just another building.
All right. And if I may I please have your first name?
You call me sir.
Sir?
Yeah.
Okay. So, not wanting to identify yourself?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Again, I would just like to know who it is that I'm talking to. I'm just like you. I would like to actually call somebody either by their name, just to be respectful, because that's how I like to be addressed, right?
Something felt different here. No commands, no pressure. Just a simple question quietly testing boundaries. Across many U.S. states, police may approach and ask questions during a consensual encounter. But unless reasonable suspicion develops, people are often not required to identify themselves. The moment "Am I free to leave?" entered the conversation, the tone shifted. Rights are rarely loud. Sometimes they appear in calm, ordinary sentences.
This is a consensual conversation, right?
I'm sorry?
This is a consensual conversation?
Correct, yeah, you're free to leave at any time,
then,
yeah.
No, I don't want to. No, I'm not leaving. I was just, if it's still consensual, consensual, can't say it. I'm just, sir.
Okay, yeah,
Sir.
I understand that, yeah. Like I said, you're not under arrest or anything else like that. You're free to leave. This is completely social between you and I, and you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to. That's perfectly fine.
Not that I don't want to, I got a little bit of a speech thing.
No, I got you.
I like exercising my First Amendment rights.
Yeah,
That's it.
Again, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Mm-hmm. But like you identified, it is atypical of,
Oh, extremely.
Social behavior, so people do call, they do get a little bit concerned. And like you said, some people just need a little bit of that education piece.
Exactly.
Quite understand, right?
Exactly.
Like, we need to be, as long as there's no expectation of privacy, right?
Exactly.
If you're sitting at somebody's house recording inward, that would be a whole different story, right?
If I was on their property, yes.
Exactly.
If I was on the sidewalk and their house was right there, that's plain view doctrine. That's anything visible in public from a public space.
Right. But again,
is allowed via Supreme Court.
But again, atypical, right?
Atypical. I will give you that.
Yeah, for sure. So again, that's the reason why I'm contacting you. Just want to make sure everything was good to go.
Okay.
That there's no issues over here as long as you're doing it out on the sidewalk, right? The business is calling it in. Some of the motorists that are driving by,
yeah.
You know, as this guy that came out, you kind of following with the camera and stuff like that.
Atypical.
Kind of get a little bit jumpy.
Yeah.
You know, to say. So.
Well, hopefully we can solve that.
Right.
Get people to be a little more understanding. Understand that photography in public is not a crime.
Right on.
So next time they call, if myself or someone else is out here, now you guys know, tell them, listen, as long as he's on the sidewalk, he's not harassing people, he's not blocking any roadways,
right.
He's not sticking his pole out in front of people, then advise them that, you know, the person's not doing anything wrong and they're totally within, yeah. Not often enough. What was your name again? Rios? Badge number? 18? 23. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, like I said, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, man, all right? But at the same time, just gotta be mindful that people would be calling in every so often.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like they just don't want you on their personal property. It sounds like you're well aware that being on public property is totally fine. So.
Yep.
Awesome. Cool.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, sir. Well,
Have a good one.
Take care.
If you have a chance, go educate them. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way.
Right.
I just mean that's the best absolute outcome you can get out of a situation like this.
Yeah.
Someone feels threatened at a private business for whatever reason. They call the police come out. They identify that the man's not doing anything wrong. In my own personal experience, it goes a long way if the officers, after you leave here, you don't just leave,
right.
But you go tell them why you can't make me leave.
So I've already spoken to her on the way over here.
Okay.
And we've already had that conversation.
Okay.
So,
all right.
yep.
I'm cool then.
Yep. For sure.
I'm all right.
All right, sir. Well, you take care of yourself, okay?
You too. Be safe. Have a good one.
Thank you. Likewise.
Oh, there we go.
Video 1 reminded us that not every badge creates conflict. Sometimes education wins. But the real test begins when authority meets ego. Because in the next encounter, calm conversation disappears, tempers rise, and one officer may make a decision he instantly regrets.
How you doing, sir? Who's the gentleman in charge of your protest?
God's in charge, sir.
No, I'm talking about a human being I can actually speak to right now.
Well, you can pray. You can pray to God.
You cannot be here.
Why can't we be here?
This is private property right here.
Right. Who's asking us to leave?
I'm asking you to leave.
No,
I'm the supervisor in charge.
On behalf of who? The city? Are you representing this church?
I'm representing the city. That's correct.
You're representing the city?
You are impeding.
And the city hasn't... We're not
Can I
impeding
finish?
anybody. No,
Can I finish before you get yourself
finish.
arrested?
What are you going to arrest me for?
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you nicely to take your protest. You can peacefully protest. You cannot impede the traffic of people coming in here, and you cannot block their access to coming into the church. Yeah. That's simple.
And you can't take your gun and shoot anybody with
I'm not talking about shooting anybody,
I'm not talking about impeding any traffic.
Okay, you need to go across the street to take your protest.
Across the street?
That's correct, because this is the property line for the church. That's correct.
Really?
That's correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
Okay.
So you
if
can either protest,
what are you going to do?
Then you're going to get arrested.
You're going to arrest me, so it's under threat of arrest.
That's correct.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
All right, so
you guys are all witnessing it.
Take your protest. Take your protest across the street.
Each one of you. Each one of you. Good.
Take your protest across the street, sir. You can peacefully do that all night long.
Sir, we're just attending an event that we are
And
invited to, and you have inserted yourself and taken the authority.
You have every right to do what you
You've
gotta
gone
do.
outside your authority
No,
under the color of the law,
No,
sir.
I have
Yes,
not,
you are
sir.
breaking the law
No,
right
I have
now.
not, sir.
Yes, you are.
No, I have not.
Yes, you are.
You're impeding on private property.
I'm not impeding anything. You don't.
You're standing here and they don't want you here. It's simple.
Well, yeah, a lot of people don't want things, man.
The church
Like I don't want you here.
I don't want
but
you here.
But you don't want me here. Okay.
Unfortunately,
Thank you for at least being honest.
I'm being honest with you.
Thanks for being honest.
Across the street.
Okay.
All right. You can protest all night.
Okay. We're not going across the street.
That's where you have to go.
I'm not going there.
Well, you can't stay here.
I'm not going to stay here. But I'm
You can't stay here,
and the
you can't
reason,
be in the
and I'm
parking
going to
lot,
tell you, I'm going to
and
tell
you
you.
can't stop traffic, and you can't do any of that stuff.
And
Unfortunately,
you can't shoot him, and you can't shoot him.
What
and
does
you can't
shooting have
shoot
to do
him.
with anything? We're talking about a protest.
We're
Why do you keep
we're-
bringing
we're-
up shooting?
You're saying I'm
Why do you keep
impeding.
bringing up shooting?
Hey,
Answer my question.
God gave you 2 ears.
Answer
and
my
1
question.
mouth.
Why do you keep bringing up
Stop
shooting?
yelling.
We're talking about protesting.
Dude, step
That's what
back.
we're talking about.
You get
That's
him
what
under
we're talking
control.
about. You need to go across the
Get
street,
your
or
lieutenant.
you're going to get arrested. There is no lieutenant. I'm in charge. Let's go.
You're in charge. You're a
Let's
big
go.
tough guy, aren't
Let's
you?
go.
You're
No,
a tough guy.
I'm in charge right
Oh,
now. Let's
you're
go.
a tough guy.
Let's go.
You're a tough guy.
If that's what you want to call me, that's fine.
What's your city attorney's name?
Don't worry about this. You find out. That's your job.
I'll do my job, man.
That's fine. Let's go.
I'll do my job. I'll do my job.
You need to go across the street.
You're a horrible cop.
Yeah, I am.
You're a horrible person, man. Why are you so mad?
I'm not angry.
Dude,
all you're talking
you're
about is
spitting in
about
my
is-
face.
I'm not spitting in your
You
face.
were spitting in my face.
Yeah, now you're lying.
No, I'm
now
not.
you're lying.
No.
Let's go. Go across the street. We're not going to continue this conversation.
We're not going to
done
continue.
talking.
We're done.
Yeah,
What are you
we
going
are
to do?
done
You got to
talking.
go to Dunkin' Donuts or something?
done
sir?
talking. Don't
Is that
worry about
you
where I
gotta
gotta go.
Is that where you got to go?
You got better things to do.
What do I got to do?
Like go across the street.
Teach cops how to be real?
I am being real.
No, you're not.
I tried
You're
to be
a
nice
tyrant.
to you, and you're going to start talking
You're
about
a
shooting and all this other
tyrant.
stuff.
You're
Let's
a
go.
tyrant.
Let's go.
You're talking about stopping traffic. You're
Let's
talking
go.
about
That's
blocking
what
people.
you were doing here.
Where? Where did you see that?
You need to go across the street.
Where did you did? You saw me step in front of a car? You're lying. You're a liar.
You're absolutely.
You're a liar. You're a little child cop and you're a liar. How old are you, man? How long you been an officer? You want to end up like this guy? You want to end up like him?
I've been a cop for over 25 years, sir.
Yeah,
I know what I gotta do.
and you've been a bad
Cross
cop.
street. Yeah,
No,
that's why I've been here.
I'm standing right here.
No, you got to go across the street.
I'm standing right here. This
cannot
is a
stay here.
public easement.
No, this is private property
This
right
is
here.
not
This is part of their property line,
Doesn't
sir.
matter.
You need to go across
Are
the street.
you familiar with what an easement is, sir?
No.
You're
This is
not.
part of their property line.
I didn't think you were.
This is part of the property line right here.
Let me explain.
And I already.
Do you know how an easement
validated
works?
that.
It
You
works from
understand?
the center of the street and
I'm
goes
not
in.
going to sit here and let you tell
Again,
me. You need to go across
again.
the street.
All right, so you're going to arrest me.
You need to go across the street.
I understand what you're saying, but you're
You
going to
need
arrest
to
me
go
if I don't go
across the
across the
street.
street, right?
You need to go. Do you want to protest?
Are
Yes
you
or
going to
no?
arrest me?
Answer my question.
Are you going to arrest me?
Answer my question.
Do
you want to protest peacefully here?
Quit trying to kiss me, dude. Step
I'm
back.
not trying to kiss you.
Are you going to arrest me?
trying to kiss
Are you
you.
going to arrest me if I stand here?
Yes.
On this
you are going to
easement.
get arrested if you
On
stay
this
here.
easement.
Yes, you are. This
On
is not an easement.
It is
This
too.
is part of the property.
There's a sign right here.
No, there's
public signs right here.
Okay. As soon as you're done, I will explain to you. Are you done? The property line goes from the curb, because there's no sidewalk
We're
here,
not
obviously.
talking about the property. We're talking about public easement.
You're on private property
We're
as we
talking
stand.
about- it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter.
Public easements are for
No.
public
You need
right
to go
of
across the
way.
street. You need to go across the street.
Okay.
You need to go across the street.
You're, okay.
You need to go across the street.
Last chance.
You need to go across the
Last
street.
chance. I'm offering you one more
I'm
time.
not giving you a chance. You need to go across the street.
Okay.
Let's
okay.
go.
Otherwise,
across the
you're
street.
going to arrest me.
Let's go. Go
You're gonna
across the
arrest
street.
me.
Let's go.
Something shifted here, and you can almost hear it happen. The discussion slowly moved away from facts and toward authority itself. Across the U.S., disputes around public easements, sidewalks, and access areas often become gray zones because the space may look private while still serving public travel. The tension wasn't only about where someone stood, it became a test of whether orders were supported by a clear legal basis. Once emotions rise, uncertainty starts filling the empty spaces.
Stay there all night.
You're going to get me killed.
He stopped traffic for you.
Yeah, oh yeah, the car just... You're an idiot, dude. You're a complete idiot.
Call me whatever you like, sir.
That's all right, Randy. We'll just sue him. We'll sue him.
Video 2 taught a hard lesson. When emotion enters the conversation, authority can turn into confrontation fast. But the next encounter reveals something even more dangerous. What happens when confidence replaces understanding, and simple questions start exposing cracks in the entire argument?
Okay, you told me I could lay him on the ground, and now you're saying I can't lay him on the ground.
I did not say that you.
You did. You did. You said lay him down.
I have you littering the area.
I'm not lit. This isn't littering. I'm going to leave with them. It's not littering.
Littering on the sidewalk.
It's not
You can
littering.
hold 'em.
Littering. Okay, is that which ordinance is that?
I can look it up.
You can go look it up. Go on. Go
Or you
do
can
it.
Just pick them up.
Go do it.
Or you can just pick them
Go
up.
do it. I'll
Or
pick them
just
up.
pick 'em
I'll
and take
pick them up when I leave. They're
I'll just
not.
pick 'em up and
They're
take 'em
not
in as
blocking
litter.
anybody.
I'll just pick them up as litter. How's that?
I intend on taking them with me. Okay? Do you understand?
them right
I'm
now,
not
please.
littering.
Take them
I'm
right
not
now,
littering.
please. What was his first name? Troy. Take those please right now.
I will. I will when I leave.
Pick them up this very
What
moment.
law am I breaking, sir?
Littering on the sidewalk.
It's not littering, sir.
That's fine.
Don't
I'll
touch
take
my
them.
signs.
And you can pick them up. Your choice. Your choice. I've asked you to do it 4 or 5 times. It's still the park.
This is not the definition of littering, sir. I am not blocking anybody.
Well, now you're not blocking the sidewalk.
I never was blocking the sidewalk.
You are blocking the sidewalk. This is the sidewalk. That's the crosswalk.
I
You're
moved them.
blocking it
I
with
moved
the
them
litter.
before your friend came over here.
You're
I
blocking
did.
it with your
Did these
sign.
block you, sir?
Material. Here's the problem.
Did these block you, sir?
There's a lot of things that are blocked.
Maybe you should get your lieutenant.
You can protest all you want, but you can't lay your signs out here on both sides of the village property. So walk up and down the sidewalk all you want, and protest all you want, and carry your signs, but you're not just gonna lay materials out here. So please put those in your car.
She said I could lay them down.
I am the supervisor. You may carry those around, and you need to take them back to your car.
Maybe you should get your lieutenant on the phone.
He's a
I am the
supervisor.
highest ranking police officer.
He's a sergeant. See, three stripes.
So there's no lieutenant above you.
You don't have to.
You don't have lieutenants? How about a city attorney?
I'm asking. It's Sunday. I'm asking you to move the signs.
He might be in church like one of these.
I'm asking you to move the signs.
We don't even have a mayor.
I'm asking you to move the signs.
Move them where?
Either in your car or you got to carry them.
I gotta carry them.
That's what you want to do. Is you want to protest and carry your signs, then please do that. But you can't just lay your materials out there.
I'm gonna pick one up and I'm gonna show it, and then when we leave, I'm gonna take them with me.
Help me! Help me!
No, you're not gonna take them.
Pick up your signs.
You're not taking them.
Pick up your signs. Please.
Why don't you tell? What about those roadblocks right there?
Those are on school property.
Why don't you tell them to move them?
They're on school property.
What about that sign right there, man? Why don't you move that one?
If you're out here to protest, then please protest. Don't get in these.
I'm not
engagements with us.
protesting, man. I have my personal property with me. There's nothing that says I can't have my property with me.
Yeah, then pick it up and have your property with you.
So I have to have my hand on it. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not. And I'm not going to play these semantics.
No, I want to know what you're telling
I want
me.
you to carry them with you.
I have to carry them.
Carry them
What
up
if they
in your
touch the
car.
ground?
Watch the mood change. The conversation starts with certainty, but slowly turns into hesitation. Across many states, littering statutes generally focus on abandoning property or disposing of waste, not simply placing personal items nearby with the intent to retrieve them. The uncomfortable silence here wasn't about signs on the ground. It was about the difference between an assumption and a clearly defined violation. Sometimes tension appears the moment details become important.
I'm not gonna get
All right, watch this. Watch this. Let's do this. I'm gonna help you guys out.
Come out here for your agenda and don't waste
Okay.
your time with us.
All right. I'm touching them. Is this legal? What I'm doing right now?
Come out
Is
here
this
for your
legal,
purpose.
sir?
Come out here. For
Is
your
this
purpose.
what?
You
Is
might
this
have to
legal?
do
Is this legal? What I'm doing right now?
You may do that. Okay.
So I
You
have
wanna
to do that.
this.
All right. Now watch this. I'm gonna let go for a second. Is that illegal?
You're being ridiculous.
No, you're
I'm not-
being
I'm not gonna
ridiculous.
get in this conversation.
You're being ridiculous, sir.
If you're out here for your agenda, then come out here for your agenda. Don't argue with us.
I want you to
Don't
tell
argue
me
with
what law
us.
I was breaking with them on the ground. Tell me what law I was breaking.
You're
I'm
blocking
not
the
going to
sidewalk
cite.
when I
I'm
first
not
told
going
you.
to cite.
Tell me what law. You gave me a law. You gave me a lawful order, right?
And you can't just leave your debris out here.
What's that? Debris? It's a sign. It's not debris.
I don't know. What
You
it's doing.
can't leave your shoes on the cement right there. You can't leave them there. Do you
Go
understand?
back to pushing your agenda and protesting.
Do you understand, sir? You can't leave your shoes here.
Your signs up now. Thank you
Ma'am,
for
you
picking up
can't leave your
signs.
leave leave your taser here, okay?
We'll be back.
How about why don't you pick up that water bottle over there, man? Why don't you go catch the criminal that left that there?
3 different locations, 3 different encounters, 3 completely different outcomes. In Olympia, we saw respect and education win. In West Chicago, we watched tension rise when authority and emotion collided. And in Clarendon Hills, we saw simple questions expose cracks in an argument that sounded solid at first. That's the lesson. Rights are not tested when everyone agrees with you. Rights are tested in uncomfortable moments, when people get nervous, when assumptions take over, and when pressure starts building. In this country, freedom was never designed to be requested. It was designed to be exercised. If you've ever been stopped, questioned, or asked for ID when something felt wrong, share your experience below. Your story might help someone else understand their rights. Hit like, subscribe, stay informed so you're never caught off guard. This is ID Refusal Pro, where knowledge speaks louder than pressure, and your rights remain your strongest defense.